I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one.
Charges were dropped in exchange for community service and forfeiting $10,000 bail.
Hey, Jussie Smollett, former star of the hit TV show Empire.
Oh, hey, what's up?
We're all going out to collect 15, maybe 16 felonies. You in?
Honestly, I'd love to. And believe me, I would. But I gotta finish writing.
Oh, come on, we're celebrities. All charges are gonna be dropped in a month or two anyway.
Maybe next time.
All right, bye. Or maybe right now. Unfortunately, even with those acting chops, I don't think I'm gonna get the new role on Empire. Because Jussie's coming back. Well, probably. Jussie Smollett has been released on all charges. His slate wiped clean. A week ago, this guy had 16 felony charges. And now, Mr. Clean. And this is all because of a story that made no sense, never did, probably never will. If you're watching this, you probably know the story, but I'll refresh your brain real quick. So January 29th at like 2 a.m. he says these two white guys said racial and homophobic slurs, poured like acid on him, and then wrapped his neck in a noose, and they just beat him up. What isn't believable about that is he says these two men were shouting MAGA country, saying racist things in the middle of Chicago at 2 a.m. I've never been there, but I don't think that's a good idea. That's my opinion. Police were even questioning two people. Jussie was ready to get them sent to jail until they were released, I believe, due to lack of evidence. It's kind of like, wow, this dude was like about to send these innocent guys to jail. That's crazy. Anyway, turns out two former Empire, I guess, extras or very small roles, these two black guys. So Jussie had paid these men to participate in the attacks. You can go deeper into the story, I just had to give you the basics. At the end of the day, he was charged with 16 felonies, mostly for filing fake police reports. But the reason why this is an issue is statements had come out from the Chicago Police Department, from these officials, saying this guy was guilty, which we all pretty much think he was. You know, I mean, there's like the 1% chance he's not, but we're not gonna go down that road. The reason this is a huge issue is because we've now set the precedent that super guilty people can be let off charges. And the only reason he got off, he already completed 16 service hours, which I've done in like a day when I was in the Boy Scouts at 12 years old, and his $10,000 bond. Oh, well, that seems like enough. He's good to go. People getting off from felonies and charges like that is nothing new. I mean, politicians have been doing it for years, but that's a difference. There's politicians who know the law and for some reason are above the law, and then there's celebrities which should just be like me and you but with more money. That's no longer the case. A celebrity like Jussie Smollett or anyone can break all these laws, commit these felonies, these federal crimes, paid not even that much money, and get off. And this should scare you because that's every single celebrity ever. Hollywood is mostly a liberal-leaning place, and they all have ties to Democratic politicians. Look at all these pictures. It's the end of the world. Every single one of those people can commit any crime they want, get in trouble, everyone knows they're guilty, even the police department is releasing statements of their guilt and how they made a bunch of stuff up. They make one phone call and now they're off scot-free. Behind the scenes, Jussie Smollett and the judge had been talking. It's a dangerous thing to give these people this privilege to just do whatever they want and then completely get off, especially if it's politics driven. Now, if it's another crime, it might be a little harder, but politics are such a gray area, and people on both sides of the political spectrum have so much control over courts and the judicial system that if you're tight with them and rich and famous, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Sorry, if you're poor and you break the law, you're going to jail. But if you're Jussie Smollett, enjoy your new yacht. See you back at work on Tuesday. We're filming Empire Season 6. So it's just scary to think about the future of this. If this happened with all this evidence pointed against him and he still got off of 16 felonies, it almost sounds like a joke. What's gonna happen when other people find out this knowledge and are gonna do something much worse with it? I don't know what's much worse than faking a hate crime and beating yourself up, paying people to beat yourself up. I don't know, some people are into that. I'm not one of those guys. What's gonna happen in the future with this new knowledge? I don't know, and I really hope it doesn't go anywhere, but unfortunately, we know it will. We'll probably hear something in the next month or so, and that sucks, but this is America. This is America. I know this video is kind of crappy. I didn't really have much to say. I just think it's crazy that someone could get off with all those charges regardless of who you are or what you do. So I wanted to make something to get out there and just let people know how I feel about it, and maybe you guys feel the same way. It's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
I'll see y'all later. Bye.